I've taken 500 grams of boneless chicken. You can take with bone or without bones, it's up to you. 2 teaspoons of red chili powder, 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, 1.5 teaspoon of salt. You can add it as per your taste. 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 cup of curd, half cup of fresh cream, and about 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Now first we'll start marination. So to marinate, we'll mix all the ingredients that I've showed you and we'll marinate and leave it for an hour. So first I'll add curd. I'll be adding curd. Now I'll be adding all these masalas. After adding the masalas, I'll be adding about 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. And now I'll be adding fresh cream. You can see I have added all the ingredients into the chicken. Now we'll mix it and we will marinate it. It's a very easy dish and it tastes very well. So you can try this out. Even if you're a fresher in cooking, you can just try this recipe out. It'll come out really well. The main idea of me making cooking videos is just that it makes people easy to try out new recipes in a simplest and easy way, and they really taste very delicious. Marinate it really well so that the chicken is blended completely into the mixture. So you can see I'm done with the marination. So we'll cover this and we'll keep it for about 1 hour. Now next step is we'll take a pot and we'll add some oil. Once the oil is heated, I'll be adding about half cup of cashew nuts. After adding cashew nuts, I'll be adding about 1.5 to 2 medium-sized onions. So after adding onions, we'll just fry them until they turn translucent, that's light pink in color. You don't have to fry them till they turn golden brown, just light pink. So now you can see the onions have turned translucent, that's light pink in color. So at this point I'll be adding about 4 green chilies. Now this depends on the amount of spice you want to have in your gravy. So if you want, you can add more. If you want to keep it medium, you can add less. So I have added 4. You can add up to 7 to 8. It's up to you. Now we'll just fry it for about 1 minute and then we'll transfer this into a jar once they cool down. Now I have transferred the contents into the jar. Now we'll grind it into a fine paste. So now we are done with grinding the paste. Now let's start cooking. Take some oil in the pot. Once the oil gets heated, now add 2 bay leaves. Next, we'll add the grinded masala that we have already grinded in the jar. After adding the grinded mixture, now we'll just cook it for about 2 minutes. You can see the consistency. After 2 to 3 minutes, we'll just stir once and we'll add the mixture that we have marinated, the chicken that we have marinated. But this mixture, when it's cooking, it starts spluttering all over, so be very careful with your hand and cook it on medium flame. Now we'll add the marinated chicken. This is the marinated chicken that I had marinated and kept for 1 hour. So now we'll add this into the pot. Now I have added the marinated chicken. Now we'll increase the flame to high and we'll cook it for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you can see the color. It looks beautiful. And now at this point, we'll add about 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder. After adding garam masala powder, we'll add about 1 teaspoon of salt. Don't add too much of salt. If you want, you can taste and add it, because already we have added salt in marination. So when you add while making the gravy, just add half teaspoon or 1 teaspoon first, and then you can taste it. And again, if there's a need, you can add, otherwise no need, or else it will become very salty. It splutters a lot, so make sure you don't harm your hand. Just be a little careful and gentle when you're cooking. Now we'll close the pot and we'll leave it for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll add kasuri methi, that's dried fenugreek leaves. Now I'll close the pot and I'll leave it for about 10 to 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, let's open the lid. You can see it's cooked, and now at this point we'll add dried fenugreek, that's kasuri methi. And we'll mix everything. We'll just leave it for about 1 minute and we'll plate it. This is how the final plating of Murg Reshmi Masala looks. I have just garnished it with dried fenugreek, that's kasuri methi. Try this recipe out and let me know in the comment section how you find it.